Hey besties, let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Chantel, Shani, Banna, whatever they call you, it is never a good idea to hang out with your mother and her friends. And it's never a good idea to hang out with your mother and her friends when you and your mother aren't even friends. Y'all don't even get along. Y'all can't even mother and daughter right. How are you guys gonna friends right? Welcome, besties. You are now behind the shade, and thanks for joining me. I recap your favorite reality shows weekly. Now let's kiki and haha and get into another episode of Basketball Wives, season 12, episode 6, honey. Wacky, Attackin' Jackie. I love the title. But besties, let me know. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you rate this week's episode. Child, it was about a 9 for me, baby. It was a lot going on, honey. Whew. I'm I'm surprised no one had an altercation. You know, no one got hit by someone else. But drop down in the comments and let me know what you thought. Ooh, honey. And please like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and make sure your notification bell ding dong is on so that you know each and every time I post my content. Now, remember we left off with the stay in a child's place. So Chantel is like, I'm 31. And she really feels like Brandy has crossed the line. And she feels like this is how she really feels because people speak their truths when they're mad. And when they're drunk too, Chantel, when they're drunk, okay? So Brandy tells her, well, you know, you started this mess and this back and forth you got with your mama. This how you talk to your mama and all that and that. So then Jackie is trying to diffuse the situation, okay? Right? She says, okay, her name is Chantel. Let's call her by her name, which is Chantel, and be respectful. Jackie, that was Jackie defending you, Chantel. That was Jackie defending you. So let's stop saying that she didn't defend you. She didn't come for you. She didn't help you. She didn't blah. That was her doing it as being cool with both of you. And it was very mature. It was straight to the point. And, you know, Brandy is just, this is all Brandy's fault because she just wouldn't comply. Right. So Chantel says Brandy can go straight to HELL. Okay, so Shani, now remember you told your mother not to get involved, don't defend you, don't get in the middle of whatever happens between you and these women, her friends. Remember that. You said you didn't want no defense, okay? So what Jackie just said was fine. Brittany's butt jumps in, tells Brandy that she's the root of the problem. And she has had bad energy from jump, the beginning of this trip, right? And she's right. Of course, Brandy denies it because Brandy, you know, she does not hold herself accountable for anything. And Evelyn says, well, yeah, you did. You did. You know, you put your hand in Shawnee's face 3 times today. But Evelyn, that's not what we're doing. It's not about Shawnee. It's about telling people they can leave if they don't like that she invited Jennifer over. It has nothing to do with Shawnee telling Brandy that the dress was inappropriate and she had her hand up. I don't know if it was in her face, but that's not why she has the bad energy, okay? So excuse me, besties. And then she tells us that Brandy's attitude is stank and it's always been stank. You know, Brandy can't handle herself. She has a lot going on with that husband, honey, and she cannot be no one's friend. Shawnee says she doesn't like drama, so don't put me in it, Evelyn. I'm here to celebrate your birthday. So let's toast to your birthday. Okay. And we're going to do that. Okay. Okay. So Brandy tells Jackie she's sorry. Ooh. So then Chantel's like, oh no, she didn't tell my mama sorry, but she didn't tell me sorry. Okay, I'm out. So Chantel gets up and leaves. And Jackie said, well, I'm leaving too. If my baby leaving, I'm leaving too. So Chantel says she is confused as to why Brandy is apologizing to Jackie, okay, but not to her. And so, she said, because she's treating you. I'm like, well, because she treats you like a child. Brandy does not see you, Chantel. She's not here for you. She doesn't see you. She doesn't like you. She just doesn't see it for you. And so also, Chantel is confused on why Jackie is being quiet. Jackie is not being quiet. You guys have established these weird boundaries. Jackie is walking on eggshells. She don't know when to talk, when not to talk to make you upset because you are a hot firecracker. You will explode at any time because anything Jackie says triggers you back to your childhood. Yeah. So now I was defending you, Chantel, but you know what? Brandy has a point. You do need to stay in the child's place. Uh-huh. So that's why. And don't you ever, ever let me have to agree with Brandy again. So outside, Chantel tells Jackie, you could just go back inside. I just wanted to remove myself, but you go back inside. And so, Jackie's like, okay, you cool with that? She said, yeah, I'll stay out here until your car comes. She's like, no, go inside. Just keep Brandy out of my space. So Chantel tells her, you was calm. And that's real. Shawnee is telling Jackie this when she gets back to the table. She tells Jackie, you was real calm, and that's shocking. Like, that's a first, honey. And it's like, no, Shawnee ain't over there trying to rev Jackie up. Like, she's like, girl, when you gonna start? What's up with you? Why you so calm? You know, you here to start mess. Now start the mess, girl. And so she says, they said, because you would have. So Shawnee is telling the group, she said, because I would have flipped the table and stuff over my kids. You don't be sitting here calling my kids childish in front of me. So Shawnee, just add fuel to the fire, trying to get it going, because that's what she's supposed to do, right? And it's like, First Lady, don't you have a Bible scripture to read? Don't you have a meeting to be in? Shouldn't you be feeding the homeless? It's summertime. Don't you have vacation Bible school to be to start? What is going on, honey? So anyway, so Jackie said her and her baby have boundaries now, and that's that on that. Yeah, and they're weird boundaries, and you guys really need to go to therapy, honey. So, because what this is just putting a band-aid over a big old bruise, and it's not working. Okay, because the bruise is huger than the band-aid. Okay, so the next day, Jackie calls Jennifer to hang out with her, Denise, Brandy, and Mean. And she says Chantel will take the others out, and maybe the split up can relieve some tension between the ladies. So Jackie takes her group to Area 15, and Chantel takes her group to Fremont Street. They go zip lining, and that's Evelyn, Brandy, and Ty. So Jackie tells Jennifer, like the comment Evelyn told Christian's aunt about, and then Jennifer meeting a gynecologist and, being spread wide open and sauteed, filleted, stir fried, deep fried, and pan seared with this yeast infection. Jackie is starting a mess, right? So Jennifer is like, she don't care. All Jennifer care about is being married. Okay? She said, who's married and who's not? That's all they care about. Are they in competition with who's going to be a bride next? And she's like, I don't, the PSA here, let me just tell everybody, I don't care. And it's like, Jennifer, all she cares about is being married, nothing else. Okay. So Evelyn is telling the girls that Jennifer's cooch blew up at the ER like a blowfish. and it's giving creamy like a donut, Krispy Kreme. Ty is gagging. She said she don't want to hear no more about it. She says she is straight now. She don't even like women anymore. She has been delivered, honey. And so Jackie explains how she has had enough with Brandy and Chantel, but she's trying to use her EI to just stay calm, right? She's just trying to get to the end of this, right? So Evelyn told Chantel that she thought Jackie was going to flip the table last night. Chantel agrees and tells them that her and Jackie's relationship is very peculiar. Girl, we know. We know. We remember your mama and your older sister, how they don't even talk, how peculiar that relationship is. Shoot, your parents' relationship is peculiar. If you really want to talk about peculiar, yeah. So and how you're acting with your husband and kids and not letting them meet is peculiar. All of you are peculiar. So, okay, so she said, and there's no need for her to come to Chantel's defense. This is what she has said in this episode. There is no need for her to come to her defense. What? Okay, pocket that, besties. She can handle her own because she ain't scared of Brandy. That's what she said. But then she over here talking about her mama was quiet. Last night she talked about how quiet Jackie was, and that was, okay. Chantel, you can't have it both ways, honey. And this is why you need to hang out with your own friends, okay? But she is hurt that Jackie has Brandy's back more, and this is triggering her. Now she's a kid again. She's back in her childhood when Jackie did not choose her, she chose up. Now, if you know what she's talking about, if you know anything, when Doug Christie was playing in the NBA, Jackie would go to every game. Listen to me, besties. I'm talking about every game, away games, home games, overseas games. She went to all of their games. Okay. So what that means is you wasn't a good mother because you so busy being a wife. You put Doug first. You so insecure, you wasn't gonna let no woman get close to him because you was gonna be right there, and your children suffered these consequences. Jackie took the ladies to drinks in the air. Child, they sitting there in the air dangling. Their legs are dangling in the air, trying to have a drink at a bar top. Girl, no thank you. Rooftop me. Don't air top me. Don't put me in the air. And she wishes all the ladies could be there, but she knows that they're not getting along. So Jennifer wants to confront Brandy, and her intermingling Evelyn's birthday with her wedding on the same weekend. Now, Jennifer, we're not going to go through this again. Now, you have been Evelyn's friend for over 20 years. You know when Evelyn's birthday is. It's giving that you was being just a mean girl. And it's okay because y'all didn't fell out, but it's giving weird that you would pick her birthday to get married on. It's picking very weird. So we need to ask you, why did you pick her birthday to get married on? That's the question. So Jennifer says, I told you that wasn't a good idea, but okay. Then since you said okay, then you need to put a pin in this because you said okay. Okay. So Brandy feels like everyone has been beating up on her. Ciao, whatever. Denise and Ming tell her that she took all of her anger on Chantel, and she got the short end of the stick. Brandy's like, well, she was being rude and indirectly funny towards me. I was wrong for saying stay in a child's place. Yes, you was, but she is starting to act like a child. Jackie says she's not going to get in the middle of this. They need to work it out because she was given instructions to not come to her daughter's defense. She's giving Chantel the boundaries that she wants. She wants to be grown, be grown. She wants to handle herself, handle yourself. Okay. Brandy thanks Jackie for not being so hard on her. And she said, I know we all have our personalities, and now I feel like I do need to go talk to Chantel and apologize. And do. Because all of this whole episode tonight, besties, this this is Brandy's fault. All this is Brandy's fault. But Chantel ain't innocent either, because I think Chantel is choosing not to like uh she's choosing not to like Brandy herself, right? Okay, so then Jackie invites Jennifer to come out with them for the last night in Vegas for Evelyn's birthday. Why would you invite Jennifer? This woman just got married last night. She was telling us how she's been very active and she's tired and blah, blah, blah. So Denise tells Jennifer, well, yeah, come because we don't know you. The newbies don't know you. We need to hang around you more. You can come and you don't have to talk to Evelyn. Just don't talk to her. So Jennifer's like, okay, cool. So child, they get to the bar. It's the last night. Brandy was supposed to do the planning, but she didn't. So Jackie took over. Shanny is over there, hot as a firecracker about it. Because, why are you coming to Brandy's defense? Okay, child. Then Brandy is put on the spot about her issue with Chantel. So she says she doesn't want to hash out her personal issues in front of the group. But Chantel is like, no, she wants her to. Brandy doesn't want to. Chantel is not interested anymore. She don't want to talk in private or anything. She tells Brandy, let your apology be as loud as your disrespect was. And I'm like, I love that. I love that. Hold on. So Ty tells Brandy, why don't you just apologize now? And then you guys can talk in private. That was a good save. Brandy is feeling ganged up on, wondering why Ty is doing this to her because her and Mean got close. It's like, girl, hold on. Hold on. Ming and Ty are in an on again, off again relationship, honey. You just met Ty. You have a crush on Ty. Ty hung out with you once or twice. Did y'all see him at the BET Awards? Whatever. But they are together sometimes. You can't compete with me. That's Ming's woman, child. And Ty is trying to help you, stupid. Chantel tells Brandy that she's done nothing to her. She caught Shawnee's strays, Ming's strays, and she don't even understand it. So then Brandy says, then I apologize that you felt that way. What? Brittany clocked that. She was like, that's not a real apology. That ain't gonna get it. That ain't no apology. so Chantel is like, I can't take you seriously. You think of me as a child, but you're the one acting like one. Good one. Because y'all know what? Brandy has poor communication skills. And that's probably why she's separated now. No, that ain't it. But she has very bad communication skills. She just can't. She talk when she don't need to. She says too much of what she shouldn't. And when she needs to say something, she doesn't. She want to talk in private because she wants to gaslight Chantel. No, ma'am, we're not doing that. And I love what Chantel said. Say it in public. This way you sprayed me at. Don't try to come to me in private. So, Brandy was like, oh, okay, we good. Mm-hmm. So Chantel was like, well, why would you apologize to my mom for something you said to me? And I'm like, Chantel is trying to get her to talk. But remember in the beginning of the episode, you told Brandy she can go to HELL. You wasn't interested. So why are you talking to Brandy? Chantel don't know if she going or coming. She doing both at the same time. So Brandy says, because I disrespected her daughter in front of her. Now, wait a minute. Make it make sense. Brandy said, let's stop because I disrespected her daughter. Let's stop there, Brandy. You could have apologized to that girl right there. Mm-hmm. Because I disrespected her daughter, and I'm sorry for that. But no, because I disrespected her daughter in front of her. Child, Chantel said, Mom, did you accept her apology? Here go Jackie. She can't say yes or no because I believe this question was a yes or no answer. Here go Jackie. You and Brandy have issues, okay? As long as I didn't need to interject, I wouldn't go interject. I interjected yesterday when I needed to interject last night. And I thought we were on the same page, Shani. But if not, Bama, then we can have that conversation, Chantel. But don't drag me in the middle of this. Ugh. Chantel feels like Jackie is tiptoeing, standing up for her, Brandy, since they've been in Vegas. She's like, well, I'll tell you this, Chantel. Your mama is acting like she is scared to get you mad. She's walking on eggshells. She's trying to respect your boundaries. She don't know what to do. Jackie don't know what to do. So Ty says, Jackie, they said you flip out over smaller things and you are not stepping up. So Jackie looked at Shani. That's how you feel? That's how you feel? And Chantel, she's detaching. I'm removed from this. I just, So Jackie's like, just leave us out of this. This ain't finna be about me and her. Move on. So Brittany tries to check Jackie. Oh, okay. Chantel, I know you don't have it for Jackie. You don't even like your mother. It's obvious. But what's not going to happen, ain't no BI alive going to be able to disrespect my mother in front of me. Ah! But at the same time, no one should be disrespecting me in front of my mother. I get it. But this is family code. What's going on here? I just cannot believe what is about to happen happened. Okay, let's get into it. So Brittany's trying to check Jackie because she's triggered. Jackie said, find someone else to talk about. There are other people here. They got their drama. They got their drama. Go on over there and bother them. Leave us out of it. Brittany was like, well, I have my own relationship with her, talking about Shawnee. And Jackie's like, well, thank you. Okay, thank you for having a relationship with my daughter. I appreciate it. Thank you. And so Jackie gives her the okay, like you can shut up now. I'm about to pop off if you don't stop. Are you reading the room? No, Brittany's not. So then Jackie's like, comprende? So Brittany tells Chantel, let's go to the bar. So they get up and they go have a little talk amongst themselves. Ming says, you know, she said, Brittany is inserting herself. This is too much. It is. And it was too much to watch. It was too much to watch. Because where is the family code? It just went out the door. Brittany is disturbed and says Jackie reminds her of her mother, dismissive, don't care about how you feel. It's all about her. Jackie says she likes Brittany and she likes her a lot. And she likes that she's defending Chantel because she was told she can't do it. She really likes her more now. And she knows that Brittany is coming from a good place. And she said if she needed to step in, she would. So Chantel is over there talking to Brittany and says that Jackie needs to speak up for her because what's right is right, wrong is wrong. Chantel can stand on her own, but you need to step in. Oh gosh. What do you want, Chantel? Chantel said, I can stand on my own, but I need you to step in. Um, so she's like, you've done more damage for less. Ooh. Ooh, she's right. Jackie has done more damage for less drama. In walks Jennifer Gold. Evelyn is like, ugh, why is she here? Why is she here? Brittany is telling Chantel, I F with you, but F your mama. What? Baby, I can be mad at my mom all I want to, but what you can't do is you can't match my energy. You can't be mad at my mother to me. And you saying F my mama to me? Chantel, you are ugh. Ugh. So over on the couch, Jackie is just rambling. She just trying to tell Jennifer everything that just happened. You know, I was upset. There's some deep issues, deep conversations, but we're gonna put a button on it. Okay. Because Jennifer's like, what is going on? Because you know the energy is all over the place, right? So Evelyn is like, you know what? If you keep coming and knocking at my door, I'm walking through it every time. Jennifer's like, who you talking to? I said, nah, not Jennifer trying to get rah-rah about it. Come on in, Jennifer Gold. Evan was like, you. Jennifer said, I don't knock at your door. My life is lit. I don't bother nobody. Girl. Jackie is like, Jen, can we stop the threats? She like, what? She was like, you know, with the fake auntie. She's like, she ain't no fake auntie. I'm not gonna talk to her. You know, she can talk to Evelyn, though. Evelyn said, well, she can come. You act like I'm scared. I ain't scared of your auntie, your fake auntie. Well, Jennifer pulling on her phone. She said, well, she can pull up. She ain't but 8 minutes away. Evelyn's like, well, do it. So Sean is like, why would you do that, Jennifer? Don't you get asked to leave? Don't you get the thank you for your services tonight, honey? Because you need this check. Um, so Evelyn is like, you know, tells us, I sleep good at night. It ain't like I'm up crying, but she's letting her fake auntie bully me. And it's whack, which it is. So Jennifer's like, you know, Kristen's family don't play about him. I can't control her. And Sean is like, you can't control her, but you can say something. So Jennifer is like, well, if she stopped talking about her nephew and her niece, then duh, she'll stop talking. And I'm like, Jennifer, you the last person to be using the word duh. Because your whole life is a duh. Your life is lit. No, your life is duh. Duh, 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 duh. So Chantel and Brittany, they come back to the couch. Shawty looked like she ready to go, child. She buttoning up her jacket or something. So Brittany told Jackie, I ain't never disrespected you, but you gonna keep your hands out my face. But right is right and wrong is wrong, okay? Jackie was like, I wouldn't put my hands in your face in no aggressive way. Cause I'll grab you around your neck and ragdog your butt. I said, whoa, Jackie, okay. Okay, y'all, okay. That Tito's neat that kicked in, honey. How many have you had, honey? Because now you want to ragdog her. Okay, child. It's getting hot in here. She said, I'm not going to do it, but don't threaten me. Oh, and you know, here go Chantel. So all the time that Jackie is talking, Chantel is talking to Jackie. Mom, don't. What are you doing? Mom, what are you doing? Jackie's like, hush, Shanny. Stand down. Stay out of it. We gonna have a talk. Child. So Shanny was like, okay. So here go Brittany. How many drinks have you had? So Jackie was picked up the water. She said, I'm drinking water. What you talking about? She's like, oh, good. I'm like, Jackie, no, 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 no. At the beginning of this episode, honey, when Brittany and your daughter was going back and forth and back again, you told the waiter to bring you a Tito's neat. So Brittany, Jackie is drinking vodka. Vodka. What was I about to say? Vodka? She's drinking vodka. Mm-hmm. So she said, so Jackie asked her, how many drinks have you had under your hijab? So they have a little back and forth and back again. And I'm like, okay, Jackie, you starting it. She's firing back. She's firing back. You done came. Now you're coming for her religion. Ooh wee. So don't play with me. Jackie said, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Lay off the drinks. Ooh, because I'm not the one, BITCH. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Chantel is like, what are you doing? You gonna turn up on her, but let this BI talk to me all crazy and stuff, talking about Brandy. Ty gets up, she gets Brittany up because they about to almost fight, right? She's gonna grab Brittany and she tells Jackie, you need to be a better mother. Ooh, fighting words. All this is just fighting words, okay? Whew, child. So Jackie's like, bye, bye. I ain't scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. She said, you the only weirdo here, and that's you, you Bia. You're not standing up for your daughter. And then she's like, then she says, and I have to rewind this over and over and over again to get what she said. She said, everybody here is head first about their kid, but you. Woo. Be a effing mother, be a. Oh, so Jackie, oh, oh, oh. So Jackie then jumped over the couch, child. She going after Brittany. Ty grabs Jackie. So I guess security must have came in and took Brittany. They're taking Brittany outside. Ty got Jackie. She like, let me go, Ty, let me go. I'm not going to hit her. Girl, yes, you are. Now Brandy is feeling bad for Chantel. Shawnee was like, Jackie, you were calm. Then you over here jumping over couches. I'm like, Shawnee, you egged this on. You told her to do it in a way, in your basketball executive producer way. You told her, you actually calm. You know, you would do more for less. You egged this on. So don't come over here with your two-faced self, child. So Brandy takes Chantel in the corner and she's saying, you know, Chantel is like, I need to call my dad. I need to call my dad. I'm like, girl, now you really are acting like a child. Because what is Doug going to do? Actually, call Doug because I got some questions for him. You know, you said you're 31. So that means they've been married more than 30 years because you have an older sister, whatever. But my thing is, what is he gonna do now that he hasn't been able to do? He is the same as Jackie. How is he the calm in this storm? He's a part of the problem. And if he's not trying to fix it, therapy, because everybody needs to go to therapy individually and a family therapist. That's what's needed here. What is calling your dad gonna do? He's the band-aid over the problem. Is that what Doug is? He's the band-aid. But is he? Because he's married to Jackie. Brandy's like, you know, this is my fault. And is. Here we go. Accountability finally. This is my fault. And I'm so sorry, Chantel. And she looks at her. She's like, well, you know, Brandy, this is bigger than just you. You know, just keep her away from me. And I'm like, not you telling a person that you told your mama to keep away from you early in this episode. Now you telling her to keep your mama away from you. Why can't you just go away and be away from everybody? They're friends. You the one need to go away. Just keep her away from me. Who's going to keep you away from them? Doug? You should have been saying, let me call my husband. That's what a woman would be saying. An adult, a 31-year-old grown-up would be saying, let me call my husband. Call my dad. Child. Chantel tells us that Jackie has painted a picture of what a perfect life looks like. But under that mask, oh, it's real scary and dark. Very scary and dark. And we know we've been seeing Jackie on our screens a long time, Shani. We know we heard about your sister's book that she wrote about Jackie and how bad of a parent she was. We know. So Jennifer is trying to tell Jackie, like, get herself together. Like, they both don't have their mothers. Get yourself together, be a better mother than what you had, maybe. That maybe that's where the issue comes from, is stemming from in Jackie. Something may have happened in her childhood. But, Jennifer is like telling her, get it together. So Jackie's like, I need a minute. I need a minute. But what she really was trying to do was probably trying to go outside to see where Brittany was. So Chantel accepts Brandy's apology and she explains to her about her court case that she's battling with her daughter's dad. We didn't even know that she has that going on. And she said, my mother knows, and she's just, blah, 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 blah. So now all of the issues are coming up because she's triggered, right? So Evelyn and Shani are talking to Chantel and they tell her that they know their dynamic is weird. She said, your mom didn't get to meet your baby for a while and hasn't met your husband. And then so Shani is like, yeah, it's the elephant in the room. And, this is something that we just don't talk about. And I was sitting here wondering, like, Doug has played in the NBA. He is a coach for the Sacramento Kings. And her husband plays in the NBA. And I'm just like, don't they know each other? Like, it's given, like, wouldn't Doug just go meet him? Even if it's behind Jackie's back? Because I was beginning to look at Doug like, who's leading this family? It must be Jackie. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on, Doug? Whoo! I just can't imagine he's allowing all this toxicity to just stay and brew in his family for over 30 years. Whew. So, but like Chantel said, Jackie created this perfect life. And that's what everybody has a role to play. And the kids are suffering behind it because they know the real. So Chantel knows she'll never have the relationship with Jackie that she desires. And that's awful. There is time with some therapy. I think you guys need to go down that road. I think you guys need to do it. Jackie wants to talk to Shannon, and they tell her to talk to her. She wants to talk to Jackie. And so Evelyn tells Chantel, now, if Jackie gets rah-rah, then you leave, okay? So Chantel hugs them and she appreciates them coming to, save her, protect her, defend her, talk to her, right? And Shawnee tells her that Brittany loves her down 10 toes, honey. The way Brittany cut a rug for you, she love you too. And I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Brittany's triggered too. Brittany need to be, she need therapy too, honey. Because y'all heard her and Kevin Gates have a divorce, the Muslim kind. Y'all gotta Google it. I didn't even take the time to even write notes about how they broke up after a couple of days. And let me see. I think I saved something in my phone. Hold on, besties. Let me look. Let me try to pull it up real quick because I did save it. I was like, y'all so fake because y'all know he with that lady, his wife, but they're not married. Here it is. But him and what's the wife's name? They're not legally married, but they will never leave each other's side. So it says Brittany Renner reveals she's already divorced from Kevin Gates after less than 2 months of marriage. She said they married on April the 6th and they divorced May 28th. And I believe all you have to do is go in front of one of the elders in the Muslim community, in the Muslim religion, and you just kind of dissolve your divorce. So you same way you get married is the same way I guess you dissolve it. So it wasn't real. It's not legal. Nothing legal like Jennifer and Christian, but they're divorced. And he I think he can have more than one wife. Whatever. I don't know. So they want to talk. So Jackie sits down with Shani and tells Banner, what's wrong with you? And so Banner asks her the same thing. What's wrong with you? Y'all both crazy. Y'all both are nutbags. And so she said that was between me and Brittany. and she needs to stay out of our business because me and you, we ain't got no problems. So you think, and I see it. This is how Jackie thinks. This is how she controls and manipulates her children. She's telling Shani, we ain't got no problems. Meaning, stand down, get back in your place, and stop fronting for these cameras. Even though this is the real coming out, Jackie is really delusional. And even my next note, Chantel's like, you're delusional. Jackie's like, please stand down. I don't want to do this. You can't air me out. Chantel says, if I get dad on this phone, it's going to go left. Jackie's like, Shani, stop acting like a child. You shouldn't have came if you was going to act like this. Shani's like, you sound like Brandy. Wait, but you calling my husband? Oh, that's a mistake. Do you know that he's my father? Girl, bye. Stop yelling, and you're making a fool of yourself. Shani, you're on dope. And I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Shani says, you know my father, my biological father. Your husband, he's my blood. You sound crazy, Jackie. Now, you know that's bad when your daughter call you by your first name. Now she's Jackie. And she said, are you dumb or are you high? I said, wait a minute, not y'all not y'all doing illegal substances. What is that? What? Oh my goodness. And besties, that was the end of the episode. This was the most cringiest, jaw-dropping episode ever. I'm just like, what happened? What is going on? Besties, please drop down in the comments and let me know, what is your take on Shani, Brandy, Brittany, Jackie, Shawnee, all these crazy nuts? What is going, even Doug, bring Doug into the fold. What is your take on this? Is Shani really a child or is she grown? Was Jackie defending her or was she going, choosing up? In my take, Jackie did start off and she checked Brandy. She said, you're going to call her by her name. She's a grown up and we're going to be respectful. I think that's a good defense for somebody that told you not to defend them. But you drop down the comments and let me know, besties. Don't forget to like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure your notification bell is on. Ding dong, so that you know each and every time I post my content. And I'll be back with another recap. Bye, besties.